Hello, welcome to Art Party Friday here for the Crafty Maven Getaway channel. This is our inspiration piece for this week, and I will be doing a mixed media layout using some scrapbook paper. And here I'm spreading some gesso on the scrapbook paper. I wanted the yellow color, but it was a little too vivid of a yellow, maybe too, just wasn't, I wanted kind of a faded yellow, so that's why I'm spreading gesso over the entire page, and I chose white gesso so it'll tone down or mute out the color a bit. The gesso that I'm using is just Liquitex. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I'm spreading it on the page using a old gift card. Here I'm going to add some distress paint. The distress paint, it's by Tim Holtz and it's called Broken China, and I just dabbed it on those spots, and now I'm using a baby wipe to blend the paint in to the gesso. I didn't let the gesso dry. I just put the distress paint right on top of it. But after this step, I will use my heat tool to help it dry a little bit faster. And the baby wipe is great for just blending out those colors, blending them in together, especially the distressed ones, because they really work well with water. They react very well to water or the moisture in the baby wipe. So I dried the page for a lot longer than that, but I just cut it short. Here I'm using a Tim Holtz stencil. It's like a honeycomb, and I'm also using some distressed ink. It's called Wild Honey, and my I don't know what that dauber thing called. A blending tool. It's a blending tool. So I didn't like the harsh edge that is there when I put the ink on the page with the blending tool. The harsh edge from the stencil that I was using. I was trying to kind of blend it in. In the end, it works out fine, and I really, really love the way the wild honey of the distressed ink and the stencil. I love the way the whole thing came together. Here's the photo that I'm using. It's of my daughters Emma and Michaela. They're just standing together. We were at the zoo that day several years ago. I am matting the photo on some tracing paper. It looks a lot like vellum, but it's actually tracing paper. And after I cut out the tracing paper, I'm just using my ATG gun to attach those two pieces of paper together. Alright, this next part I'm going to fussy cut around those words. It says, "You make life beautiful," and the flowers, and I'm going to put those on my page. That scrap piece of paper that I fussy cut from, it came from a paper pad that I got from Michael's, and I loved it. It has a lot of like mixed media type of pages, but I didn't have one. I don't have the whole pad left. I just have some scraps left. So those flowers were kind of like a faux mixed media of book pages and other things. That's what they look like up. That's what they look like up close. Like the leaves and the stems were made out of some sort of book pages. And I really wanted this words to be my title on this layout, but I just couldn't figure out a way to put them on the page that made them look like they fit. So I gave up on those words, and now I'm moving on to adding some butterfly as embellishments. And I just got out my butterfly punches from Fiskars. They have two sizes. This is the smaller one. They might actually have more, but I know I have two sizes. And I cut out or punched out just a variety of colors of butterflies from my scrap cardstock. It looked okay. That one, I just was, just kind of picking them up and putting them down, see where they fit. And I'm not going to use any of those pink ones on the layout. At some point I do add 2 more butterflies, but for now I stop at 3. And I'm going to move on to finding a title. So I don't know where this puppy little word sticker came from. It came in my Citrus Twist kit. I know that, but I don't remember the name of the manufacturer. Actually, I might have it right here. Hold on. It's from Fancy Pants Designs. Sentiments Puppy Stickers. That's what it says. And I use the word together. And I'm going to use some other letter stickers to spell the words so happy. And my title will then be So Happy Together, because they look happy. You know, they're smiling and they're standing together. They're sisters, so most of the time they are happy together. Occasionally they have a few unhappy moments, but mostly they're happy together. So there's my title. And somewhere off camera I added 2 more butterflies to my layout. And now I'm just embellishing the butterflies. I'm using these little bling gemstone rhinestone stickers to put in the middle of the butterflies. And I'm going to put 2 little shiny diamond type things in the center of each of the butterflies. Those gemstones, they're attached in a long string, a long sticky string, and I would just cut 2 out, cut 2 away, and I'm attaching them that way because they're already adhesive, self-adhesive. And after I get the gemstones on, I'm also going to embellish those flowers I fussy cut, just by adding another a metallic decorative thing. I don't know. It's a little circle. And I'm just going to put 1 in the center of each of the flowers. I was just seeing which colors might go best with the flowers that were already there. And I chose 3 blue shades. And I believe that is going to be the end of my layout. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Here are just a few close-up shots. And have a wonderful day.